GLEX Global Exploration.
Boa tarde a todos, é uma honra estar aqui, podendo falar também um pouquinho na nossa linda língua portuguesa, por isso eu começo com alguns versos para vocês. Poente que me desperta, sou fruto do teu nascer, me cobre com o véu da noite, navega-me ao amanhecer. What question would you ask to darkness? When dusk announces the arrival of dawn, there's a bridge that connects our planet to the dark tropics, a realm of mysteries and unknown beauties. I've been taking the path for this extraordinary reality for the past 8 years, and today I invite you to join me as the gentle veil of shadows embraces us. It is midnight. We're in a rainforest in Brazil, my home country. Stars shimmer over the dense canopy, and rain frog calls echo through the understory. An owl song mysteriously follows our walk. A large mammal roams the area, the decayed leaves crunching under its feet. A jaguar? A tapir? It is hot and humid. Our flashlights gently illuminate the pitch dark, guiding our steps and astonished gait, like strings connected to the tapestry of the forest. As our journey flows, I ask darkness, what mysteries and beauties will you gift us tonight? Where people would expect emptiness, we can suddenly find life, the most teeming and vibrant life on our planet. An ephemeral new world emerges under the cover of darkness. The rainforests awaken. Snakes and lizards, tarantulas and opossums, kinkajous and beetles, katydids, millipedes, moths, snails, animals that one might see once in a lifetime, as every night the ancient and endless tropical life changes. These fantastic creatures are real, extremely alive, and endangered. I'm on a quest here. My eyes skip from leaf to leaf, from bark to branch, traveling the eras of evolution, guided by heart and experience, searching for a very special life form, the praying mantis. These powerful insects can be found everywhere in the tropics, where they are most diverse, flying under stars through the forest layers, roaming over the leaf litter that nourishes the soil, hanging from leaves of elder trees. Yet, we know so few about them. I'm a scientist, photographer, poet, and founder of Projeto Mantis, an organization dedicated to research, document, and protect the praying mantis and the nights of the tropics. By my side, I have my beloved partner, Lucas Fiat, a talented artist and creative. We fuse arts and research to promote the contemporary science, looking not for data or scientific objects, but for real, incredible animals to whose life we are connected. We portray them through photography, poetry, stories, publications, and experiences. We use the power of visual communication from expeditions to outreach campaigns so more people can access and appreciate the importance and beauty of the dark tropics. And the darkness, well, the darkness does gift us with its most amazing secrets. Praying mantises are like the forests themselves. Praying mantises are like the forest themselves, disguised as flowers, mosses, lichens, sticks and stems, fresh and dry leaves. What looks like a plant in the morning suddenly is animated by nighttime. What they have in common? They are fierce predators, using their tweezer-like legs, called raptorials, to catch their prey. They have no poison, nor can sting, so their strong grasp is enormous for their micro-world. Their eyes are also remarkable. Composed by hundreds of individual lenses, they present a unique 3D vision system among insects, precisely detecting depth of field to catch the prey on a single strike. Most of them are camouflaged. Camouflage is a local art crafted over the eras, only meaningful on their native habitats. Did you find the praying mantis on the pictures? They blend so perfectly, right? But if this first natural defense is perceived by a predator, like a bird, for example, they still got their tricks. Some improve their camouflage by flattening their body against their leaves or playing dead. Others display colors like a peacock, trying to look bigger and more aggressive. They can eat anything, really. They usually eat smaller invertebrates such as flies, roaches, crickets, spiders, but some may occasionally hunt even vertebrates like small frogs and birds. What is more impressive is their ability to digest poisonous animals without harming themselves. Moreover, we published the first ever register of a mantis consuming plant sap in the wild. A vegetarian mantis? Well, when walking these rainforest mysteries, questions arise more often than answers. Praying mantises are extremely complex. Their raptorial legs bear a kind of brush used to clean their eyes, like this, like she's doing. She first, and here is a novel footage of a mantis we found in the wild without one of her raptorial legs. She first cleaned one of the sides, and then she makes the same exact cleaning movement on the other side, as if she still had the raptorial leg, similar to the phantom limb syndrome expressed by mammals. They are born from nootechas, incredibly resistant egg cases that shelter up to 300 babies. Each species has its own egg case design, like beautiful and intriguing seeds. While research shows the only parasitoid wasps can break into a nootheca, on our last expedition, we witnessed this: a young katydid devouring a fresh unhatched oof. It is the first ever records of a mantis predator in the egg case life phase. Like other insects, they grow through molts, changing their skin. When adults, some will develop wings, evidencing male and female differences. While some couples are obviously relatable, they are a couple, who would say this male belongs to the same species as that female? What about this other couple? Such usual contrasting mantises had scientists considering them different species in the past. Since the very beginning of Projeto Mantis, we've taken care of every single mantis we've collected for research, an unusual no-kill protocol we are very fond of. It allows us to understand their life cycles and behavior, follow their development until adults, and connect them to people around us. Back home, there are about 50 mantis waiting for us, and some will live for over 2 years. Speaking of couples, if there is one story most of you may know about praying mantises, is that females eat the male's head on their mating process, right? Not right. At least not for the tropics, where the vast majority of the species can be found. While the cannibalistic behavior is true for a few species in cold areas, in the warmth of the tropical ecosystem, food is available, really available, all year long, and mantises will mate multiple times. They even display intricate courtship rituals, most yet to be documented. Unfortunately, tropical praying mantises are so understudied that despite their diversity and relevance, people still apply their behavioral knowledge they have for cold country species to ours. This reflects the historical bias of colonial science. Even today, tropical mantises are mostly researched by the global north, who access specimens especially in museums or, shamefully, through biopiracy in captivity, lacking the crucial context of the mantis' natural habitat and behavior. The key to face this issue is local and fostering local science, looking for wildlife on their habitat, feeling and seeing and connecting to their environments. Our hundreds of hours of forest night dives unfold discoveries that dazzle us. In 2021, we led the expedition Amazon from Dusk to Dawn, with an amazing team of storytellers and scientists gathered to creatively survey the rainforest nights. We used pure ultraviolet light to document biofluorescence in the wild. And to our delight, the whole jungle shined back to us in colors we couldn't even imagine. Over 300 species were fluorescent, showing how diverse is the phenomenon. These include the first ever records of biofluorescence in praying mantis. Some showed a brilliant blue, others a soft and warming orange, and then all at once on this fantastic kite mantis. So I wonder, what other secrets are we missing? Biofluorescence is yet another aspect only meaningful in their natural habitat, when alive. So I started my PhD to deepen our research on this topic. How is it related to mantis camouflage, its predators and mates in the wild? Our curiosity is endless, and every expedition adds layers of questions. How far can a male fly? Some 100 meters? Could it cross rivers? Nobody knows. How good is their night vision? We see them walk in the darkness, their eyes change color between day and night. So, are they active hunters even in pitch dark? Nobody knows. Do females choose the plant they will lay their egg cases? How diverse is the canopy fauna? Could they go through vertical migration over their life phases? Well, nobody knows. But yet, we face the most fundamental questions. Who are they? Because the truth is we still have so many species to discover. Our planet has around 2,500 mantis species described. Brazil is the most mantis diverse country in the world with over 250 species. Yet, scientists expect at least 700 for my country. Thus, our core dedication is to promote expeditions to fill these gaps, to go to places no one has been, plunging into the darkness, to find, document, and name the praying mantis. Because every new species might change the whole story we know about them. This is Macromantis, the largest neotropical praying mantis, exclusive to Amazonia and the rainforests of Central America. For years, I heard rumors of its existence in the Atlantic rainforest. That's the second tropical forest in Brazil on the coastline, completely separated from Amazonia. Finally, a picture posted by a citizen scientist triggered our last expedition to look for him. But it was not until the last night at 4:30 that we finally found it. And we couldn't believe in our eyes. It was huge. A new species to science that simply became the largest mantis of the Atlantic rainforest, surpassing even its relatives in Amazonia. A missing link that tells the story of how these separated rainforests once exchanged mantis when they were connected in the distant past. As I said, one new species can change all we know about a lineage or a region, and there are many more. All of these are some species we are now describing, new species. Now, think how crazily diverse mantis shapes and colors are. We have flower bud mantis, we have dragon mantis, we have unicorns. Aren't you curious how will the next new species look like? Unfortunately, no matter how magical and protective the dark tropics can be, every night we're losing countless mantis and our biodiversity to deforestation. What would be your biggest fear out there in the rainforest? Many people ask us, expecting to answer jaguars or snakes. No. We fear mankind. The swarm of logging, mining, and vicious exploitation on our tropics leave no trace of life. If not for the indigenous and local communities who fight and resist so bravely, we wouldn't be able of dreaming of new expeditions to keep unveiling the secrets of the nights. And encouraged by these forest guardians, believing we can inspire more people to connect and care for the hearts of our planet, we keep our work and dream of entering the dark tropics again and again. And we dream high. This is Mount Roraima, one of the oldest and most legendary lands on Earth, towering Amazonia with its billion-year tepuis. Explorers have described how it shelters unique, otherworldly ecosystems, but there is not a single record of mantis from these lands. So we want to pioneer an expedition there, crossing the portals of the nights to find these creatures that now inhabit only our imagination. The dark tropics are immense, wonderful, with some of the most unique and endangered ecosystems on our planet. The gentle nights shelter a vibrant and poetic biodiversity that should be a primary source of inspiration for the future of humanity. For centuries, their human and non-human peoples relied, overlooked, and overexploited, and this has to change. We urge for more support to local researchers, artists, explorers, indigenous peoples and communities whose intimate connection and love can truly protect their lands. I believe that the revolution we need is tropical and rooted. Thank you.